Wildcats. All right, so we are continuing to work on plants. We wrapped up our notebook yesterday. You're gonna turn it in. You're gonna turn it in next week, so you still have time to finish that vocab, homeostasis notes, your tropism notes, and levels of organization. That is what I'll be grading on your notebook. All right, so we're doing something a little bit different today, and it's a project, so it's a major grade for the next 6 weeks. So I'm going to go to modules, go to Friday. It's taking a little while to load. There we go. And it is Gravity's Effect on Plants Hyperdoc. When you finished your project, then there's a quizzes game for you to play too. So opening it up, when we get to it, it looks like this. So Gravity's Effect on Plants 2021. And then your name will be on there too. So remember, if you see your name on here, or your student email, then click it and click continue because it's linking Google to your Canvas. And then click open assignment. When you open it, here's what we get. How do the force of gravity affect plant seedlings? This is our focus. So it explains what a force is, explains the emergence of seedlings, baby plants, goes into a little bit more detail on just a lot of good information that's going to go into your video you're about to make. So good, if you're confused about what a force is, this explains it and explains how it impacts plants. Have your thinking questions, just to get you on the right track, get your mind thinking correctly. And then we have the options for our videos. So we have option 1, which is Screencastify. Tells you how to add it to your computer if it's not already on there. And it's just another way to do videos. So what we're actually doing for our video, I'm getting ahead of myself. There's also a Flipgrid. So option 2 is a Flipgrid. And I do have it to where you can put a sticker over your face if you want. So what we are doing is basically pretending to be or practicing to be a scientist that does documentary videos. So you are going to explain this video here. And I'll show it to you. So there are no words on this video because you're going to be narrating. So it shows you, here's our seed, here's its growing. Very positive geotropism is the roots growing down. See how it uses force to come out of that shell, uses force to come up through the soil. This is negative geotropism because it's going against gravity. Now look how it's opening up. Talk about photosynthesis, the soil, all these things. So you're going to be narrating the video like you are a scientist for a documentary. And then there is a list of words that I want you to use in your video. These are the ones that are highlighted. So I want you to use force, gravity, roots, seedling, positive geotropism, growing down with gravity, negative geotropism, growing up against gravity, soil, and photosynthesis. I know it says gravitropism, but we're using geotropism. They're interchangeable. They're the same thing. All right, so you can use Screencastify to do this, or you can create your own Flipgrid. Now you can narrate using that video, but if you're struggling to get the video on there, then go ahead and just explain it. As long as you're explaining how the plant is growing into a full-size plant using these words, then you will be good. Make sure that you use every one of these words. And then, so if you're doing the Flipgrid, you just upload it to the Flipgrid. And I already have some, let me refresh it. I already have some uploaded. I'll come back to it. And then if you're using the Screencastify, then go ahead and submit that link to Canvas, or you can email it to me. Either one is fine. And again, like I said, you could use those stickers for your faces. All right. And then when you're finished, there is a quizzes game to play. We'll be testing next week, but we're going to do stations first, and then our tests will be later in the week. So going back to, so you can submit the link if you need to. Then the next thing again on Canvas is our quizzes game. And then there's the link for it or the code. Either one is acceptable. Waiting for it to load. There it goes. Okay, so link or code. All right, guys, I hope you have a fantastic Friday. Email me if you have any questions. Just a reminder, this video is a major grade. It's a project grade for the next 6 weeks, and then we'll have our test next week too, which is a major grade. So make sure that you get your video done. All right, I hope you guys have a great Friday.